Is at least watching. Hello. I am going to be opening some yarn I got from one of my Instagram followers. Their name is Amanda Joy 44. Pretty sure that's it on Insta. So thank you to them from Michigan. They sent these two individual boxes. As you can see, they're pretty big. Oh, I can move this back so you can see this. I'm gonna probably have to move soon because the sun is like right here. But I wanted to have like decent lighting because this webcam doesn't really show the colors of the yarn that well. I'm just gonna use a piece of yarn to wipe my webcam. Hopefully the audio is good. Okay. Yeah, I was using this skein. Some dust. Alright. So I have these two huge boxes. And you can see like, well, you can't see the top because I don't want to show their address, which I think I just did. You can't really see it. But it's like so round. It's like pushed all the way to the top. So yeah, like my last video, I'm gonna do this pretty slow, most likely. Go through one at a time and talk about it. You see. Okay. I got scissors this time instead of a pen, so I'm upgrading. Wow, this is really taped on good. I don't know what to expect. Oh man, I hope I don't accidentally cut. Every time I do this, I accidentally cut some. I don't want to cut any of the yarn. Bear with me. Okay. Oh, okay. Thought it was stronger. Package time. Hey, Leroy. Hey, Leafing. I'm glad you're here because I was going to email you, but I keep procrastinating it. I have not forgotten to send you a thank you card for the tip. In fact, I wanted to do it today because I went to the post office, but I got all my envelopes and stamps ready. So I just have to remember. It's on my to-do list. And I really appreciate what you've been doing. You guys ready to see some yarn? Okay. Got the first box. Finally open. Only took 10 minutes. Okay. See the big reveal? Oh. Alright. We got some different ones this time. I'm so excited. And you can kind of see like my yarn area. My cubby. It's like stocked full from the last box. That big box. I can't speak. The last big unboxing I did like helped stock my shelves. Look at it. I try to keep them color coordinated because it's aesthetically pleasing. But yeah. Okay. Leroy, I think you missed my last one, but I don't know if you want to stick around for this, but we're about to talk about yarn. It's gonna be good. So first we got some these 3 skeins at the top. All different colors. Really pretty. You chilling, you good? Okay, good. You're chilling over here too. This is more Lion brand homespun yarn. As you can see. I always get like the webcam is the opposite way of moving, so I get like thrown off. But yes. This yarn is so soft. It's so soft. I have some actually you can see some right here. This is the same brand. I'm using this as part of a giant blanket that I started on like last year or so that I just haven't had time to work on. But it's my first blanket project that I've ever done. Blankets take forever. But it's a big chunky blanket. So yeah, I got these 3. So that's cool. I gotta figure out where to put them. It's the middle of my technical work day. So like I don't want to like get it all tangled with like current projects. Okay. Let's see what's this. We have some. Oh, the way they packaged this, it's almost like it's hard for me to go one at a time because they go so well together. Like as far as like type, because like right here we have actually okay, we have a bunch of variegated yarns. Wow, so many actually. Okay, it's overwhelming. A bunch of variegated yarns. Oh wow, this is the same. This is a bright like neon color one. It's we got this in the last box, so I got more of that. I think all of these brands are going to be Red Heart for this. I mean, this one says it, but the texture and familiarity, I'm pretty sure they're all Red Heart yarns. So we got this one. And then this camel one. Is the lighting really awful? I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. Let me take, I have slippers on, my feet are hot. Okay. Alright. So we got some camo variegated yarn. And then this purple one. This color is very similar to an impeccable yarn color, loops and threads. I don't think it is though, because it's the way it's shaped. Like they don't roll their skeins like this. This looks like a Red Heart skein. What we got here? This is so pretty. It's like a fun pastel kind of mix. It's called, I think it says Calliope. Calliope? Calliope? Can anyone pronounce this? That's what it says. But yeah, it's really pretty. We have this like autumn colored one. I'm gonna put them right here. So we have some really soft. I'm not sure what this is. It's not really variegated, but it kind of is. It's like dark brown, light brown. It's like the other one I did, which was like there was like a green and like olive kind of mixed one. It looks just like this, but this is a brown version. I'm trying to put in the sun. It's hard to see. Yeah. Okay. We have some purple. Nice lilac, kind of like soft purple shade. No, I'm not sure what brand this is. We have this nice green. This is really pretty. I needed more greens too. I wanted to have like a pseudo St. Patrick's update, but I've only done it with my earrings. I haven't done it with like crochet tops because I'm not going to have time. Crochet clothing takes so much longer to make, but I can show you some of the earrings I made. There's just one earring. I don't know if you can see it. It's a 4-leaf clover. I read that the 4-leaf clovers are different from the shamrock, which has the 3 leaves, and the shamrocks are more like associated with like traditional Irish culture, and they're supposed to like represent the Trinity. Like I read this also that the most important numbers are like 1 and 3. 3 because of the Trinity or something like that. That's all I know. Okay, here's some brown yarn. This is Craft Smart. This is the most affordable yarn usually at Michael's. Like if you're starting out, this is good to use to practice on and stuff. It's the most affordable for like the size you get. That's what I think. Oh, we have a nice thick skein. It's called Warm Brown. It's a Red Heart yarn. This is nice. Oh, we got this. Wow, it doesn't show up at all. This is like, I can't even look at it. I almost blinded myself. It's super bright. It's like neon yellow. It doesn't even show up. It's got kind of a green tint. Like it looks like a highlighter. Like if highlighters were yarn, it would look just like this. If you put it in the sun, you'll go blind. I already have like eye problems, so. Oh, we have more Lions brand homespun. I almost wish it was colder, because I really like using that yarn. But it's not. It's hot. I'm California, you know, like, and my little craft room is like a greenhouse. It's super hot in here. Got some nice baby pink. Pretty sure this is also Red Heart yarn. Oh, we got some chunky yarn. I think this is a bulky 6. I do not know what brand this is. It could be wool. I'm not sure the brand, but it's similar to like in like size to like a Bernat Softy chunky yarn, but the texture is different. Bernat Softy chunky yarn is softer than whatever this is. I'm not sure. That's some more variegated yarn. This is like a grayscale. This video I think is gonna go by faster than the last one. It has more labels, so it's like more straightforward. We got some sugar and cream lily cotton yarn. The color is wine. This yarn, this color used to be hard to find. I remember because this is the first cotton yarn I ever used, and it's good to start. Like, if you want to use more like organic, that's not organic, but like eco-friendly yarns, then like cotton yarn's the best. But this brand in particular, in my experience, is like really harsh on your hands. It's like, I don't know if I found it really rough to work with, but it still is a good cotton if you have nothing else. I don't know what brand this is, but oh, the color is showing up pretty good. Yeah, it's like a orange salmon, but like orange salmon, like rust color, like all in one. Okay, we got more. Sorry, it's tangled. I could spend hours untangling yarn, and not for fun. Just it just happens. I wonder how much of my life I've lost. I wonder how much years of my life I've lost just like detangling yarn alone. Just that specifically. Here's more sugar and cream lily cotton. What do you say? Jade, how can you tell if a brand is eco-friendly? Is it something that I can just look up on Google, maybe if I wanted to make that switch? That's a good question. Yeah, that is something that you'd have to like research. For like a yarn brand that's eco-friendly, it's kind of hard to. It kind of depends because like mass producers, like big companies like this, right? It's more like the type of material would be like the eco-friendly thing, you know. Like not necessarily like, oh, their packaging is also eco-friendly. Like I don't know. I don't think I know. Oh, actually, suck at explaining this, but I mean it depends, yeah. But like basically, your best bet is to find people who are dyeing their own yarn. That is probably the most eco-friendly you can get because a lot of people who dye their own yarn also spin their own yarn, and usually they're spinning from organic materials like that. It's way more expensive. I haven't personally done that, but that's like the next step is like only buying from like individuals like that. It's hard because it's not like it's hard to do that. Okay. Here's some more of that cotton I were talking about. This is a nice green color. It's really hard to find dark green cottons like this. This is another thing. Which with the organic cotton versus like regular cotton, the way they dye their yarn is different. Like organic cotton uses low impact dyes, which is like it's like less toxins, and I think it's like less like how it runs off into the water, like you know, like sewage and stuff like that is different. But it's supposed to be better. I'm not the best. I watched a bunch of almost cursed. I watched a bunch of stuff like about this on like YouTube and just through Googling, but I'm not as like explaining. I'm not good at that. Like talking. I can talk a lot, but it's rare that it sounds cohesive. But we have some nice blue royal blue yarn. I feel like I wish I had. Oh, actually, I do have links if you want to know more about like organic materials in general. They are. I'm gonna post them in here because I think it's helpful. They're on my website basically. The videos are like 3 minutes, and it gets to the point a lot faster than I just did, which I don't even think I got to the point. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, so this is about got certification specifically. I think I can put a link in here, so you can watch that. It's a good short little video. Oh, okay. We just finished that box. Sorry. So now I have this one. Same size as the other one. I lost my scissors to open this. That's okay. This is the hook I use to make all my earrings. Can you see the hook on it? It's super small. It's like the only thing I like doing right now, but I miss actually like making clothing, so I'm going to again. I mean, it's not like I stopped. It's just like I've been focusing on earrings so much recently. It's super therapeutic. It's just not working. Oh my god. This is how I open all my clocks. Starting streaming and going live makes me realize how hard it is to actually function. Like, do two things at once, like talk and this, you know? Even when I play games, I'm like, oh, especially like talking to people. Okay. Second box. Not a disappointment in sight. Do you have more red heart? I can't believe like some of these are full skeins. You know? This is called medium thyme. It's thyme, right? This like the seasoning. It's thyme, right? It's not thyme. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's thyme. Is it? Right, yeah. Anyways, it's really pretty. Oh yeah. We got some gold. I needed some of this. With the color gold. Oh, we said. And in box number 2 we have yes. Lots of surprises inside. Some nice red. These boxes have been so consistent in terms of like brand and like material. It's like, oh, this is fun. This is like, I wonder if this is a blacklight yarn. I've seen there's a maker. Her name is on Instagram. It's a Creative Wonderland. They make a lot of really like funky stuff, and they use like yarn like this. But they also have a blacklight so that you can see what it looked like. I don't have a blacklight, so but it glows. Like, you know, when you go bowling or like laser tag, because the only 2 places I can think of where you have like black lights all the time, you know, it'll shine bright. So we have perfect pink. It's perfect. It's pink. We have a nice like kind of like a slate color, like a dark gray. Yes. And then black. I'm really happy. Oh, this is so pretty. It's like a purple and mauve mix. This is like a yarn I would never want to use because it's too pretty. We have this is like a turquoise teal color. It's not showing up. On the webcam, like when I'm looking at it, it looks like toothpaste color. But it's way prettier in person. You say, oh, you said that would be fun to make something with and wear? Yeah, this color? Yeah. I'm thinking of some kind of bralette with this specifically. But it's not something I would want to sell. But I would probably end up selling it. but I'd want to keep it. We have more Craft Smart in this gray. Another acrylic yarn. Good starter yarn. And oh, this is we got some of this earlier. It's at the bottom of a giant pile of yarn I made, but the color is called Earthy. This? Really? This is it? I don't know. I would have to double check that. This? You see? You said you can see the yarn lint flying everywhere. That's hilarious. Yes. And I have super bad allergies. So, like, I took Benadryl. I usually take Claritin because, you know, whatever. Anyways, but, like, yeah, I had my face mask for emergencies. I was like, oh, I wonder if I'm going to need to wear it during the stream because when I'm unboxing, like, all the yarn particles are wafting through the air. But I'm pretty good right now. Yeah. But it's a problem. It could be a problem. So I usually wear it like that, or I have, like, the thing on my head. I usually just put it around my face because it helps block out all the stuff going in my nose. Oh, we got pink camo. The camo, and, like, especially pink camo, makes me think of sororities for some reason. Because I feel like that's the only place you would wear this. But when you crochet with this, it doesn't come out like an army thing. It comes out really, like, cool, actually. We have more black yarn here. Oh, and here's that blacklight color. Oh, it's called blacklight. How convenient. That's fun. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have a different brand. Another Red Heart, but it's with love. This is the soft acrylic version. It's, like, softer than the standard Super Saver Red Heart yarns. This color is called Boysenberry. It's actually like a bright magenta, but on film it looks purple. It's like super, like, bright pink. It's so crazy to see something and it's not what you're holding. Like, this is not the color. This is an imposter color, but it's in person. It's like, this is the color. So bizarre. All right, that was it. We have emptied the boxes. Yeah, that was exciting for me. Thank you again to Amanda. Like I said, their Insta is AmandaJoy44, pretty sure. They live in Michigan. And they sent me all this yarn. I've had to figure out where on earth I'm going to put it. Because a lot of the yarn is like, it's full. You know? I don't want to get another cubby on my thingy. Oops. Okay. Because there's already, like, I feel like there's too many things in this room as it is. So I guess this means I just have to crochet more. I would love to make, like, a giant crazy, like, time lapse video of, like, me using all of this yarn and then, like, showing everything I made out of it. But, like, I don't have, my camera is unreliable, so it's hard to commit to something like that. But that would be really fun. Oh, man. I wish I had more stuff to show you guys. Unless you want to see me sort my yarn and put it back on the shelves. Unfortunately, I do have to go now because I'm on a schedule. But I appreciate everybody that came out. If you came in the middle or, like, were in and out, I'm going to put this video up on YouTube soon. And then you can rewatch it to your heart's desire. And, yeah, that's all I got. Thanks again. And I hope you have great days and eat lots of food. Goodbye.